Okay, let's see here. Working on Kingpins. Principles basically should be the same between Toyotas and that kind of stuff. This is actually Datsun, and this is a 320 spindle. And just a little piece of FYI, if you're into Datsuns and trucks and that stuff, if you notice the scallop here, there's a radius right here. That's how you tell if it's a 320. If you, on a 521, and I've had pictures of this stuff up before basically, but there's just a taper here. There's no radius. So a little bit stronger. Don't think that it would matter a great deal. Other than that, they're pretty much identical. This one just doesn't have the spacer on the bottom there. Big deal. Anyway, what the idea is here I'm working on is trying to find a way to not need a shop press to push this stuff in and out. Now, I tried a steering puller to push the Kingpin out. That didn't work. You're going to have to find some BFH, big friggin' hammer, and get the Kingpin off, get it to this point. Now, the trick is with the Kingpin bushings here, this is a new bushing. There's one in each end here. You don't want to damage these putting them in. It doesn't matter what happens coming out because the old ones are all worn and everything. These aren't in bad shape, and you won't be able to see it in the video, but maybe I'll try to take a picture of it. But they're worn anyway. So we're going to use some Home Depot parts and see if we can make a bushing press. So just as an idea, here's the new Kingpin. Oh, that one's already got the lip bunged up, the edge of the bushing. So that one's not too bad. So I don't know if you can see that or not. There's not a great deal of play in there, but ooh, that one, lots of play in that one. And that's the top one. So basically that means sitting on the truck, then this, you know, that would bang up and down pretty good. That's yeah, that's a lot. That's not near as bad as play as I've seen on some, but that's certainly bad enough to notice on the vehicle. So what we're going to do here, I got a 1 foot piece of all thread. I cut it off a longer piece, but you can buy a 1 foot piece for under $4 at Home Depot. Now this is 3/4 inch 10, and it'll fit in each one. I've cut a piece of tubing here. It's DOM, which means drawn over mandrel, which means the dimensioning is much better, and there's no welded seam. Technically there is, but it's been drawn over the mandrel inside and out so that it flattens all that out, and there's no lip inside from a seam. Usually on a black pipe there's a burr running the length of the tube. So I cut it to 1.25 inches. It's pretty darn close to 7/8 of an inch outside diameter. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly. Inside, I don't feel like walking over and getting the calipers. Inside is 3/4, so I'm not quite sure which dimension you'd need to get it. So by comparison here, the tube I have is just a slight bit smaller than the bushing, which is good, which means that when it goes in and starts pushing the bushing out, it won't get stuck in the hole. We really don't want it to get stuck in the hole, create more problems than we had. Now, I've got two options here. The all thread is one. Now, you can also get this 8-inch bolt. Oh, and that just might do the trick too. And it would actually be easier to do it that way for the fact that you don't need the extra nuts and stuff like that. I bought a bunch of nuts and stuff, and I might have to do it a couple different ways. We'll see what's going on. Well, let's see how it works. Just let's see how it works just the way it is without greasing it up and everything like that. Let's see if we can get enough pressure there. It's coarse all thread, which might fight against us. So, oops, Turn it the right way, dumbass. And the trick will be, yeah, getting the tube centered to start with. So maybe if I hold that against my rippling 12-pack stomach, try to get that centered over the bushing. Because I don't want to have to try to tighten this down and hit the wall. And I may not be able to generate enough force like this because of the coarse threading. So we'll see. Oh man. Yeah, I may still be catching the lip there. Oh, happy joy. Yeah, it looks like it was hitting the edge there. So, well, it looks like it's got a little bit better taper. And actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here real quick. And I'm going to put a slight bevel on the edge here so that it'll go into the, it'll center there a little bit easier.